Hey, welcome back to the channel. So you know how every once in a while YouTube rolls out a policy that sounds like they actually care about creators or viewers or like basic human decency? Yeah, this is one of those cases, except because it's YouTube, of course, it immediately blew up in their face. Not in the good way. We're talking about their recent crackdown on online gambling content, which was long overdue, honestly. Gambling content on this platform has been a mess for years. Dodgy crypto casinos, totally legit case openings, creators casually tossing around thousands of dollars on stream like it's monopoly money, and worst of all, a lot of this stuff was easily accessible to kids. So YouTube finally stood up and said, enough is enough. They came out and said creators can't link to gambling sites, can't promote them in their videos, can't even verbally reference these services anymore. Which, cool. Sounds like progress. Sounds like someone in the YouTube office has actually put on their thinking cap. But and I think you know where this is going, it's YouTube. So obviously the execution has been an absolute train wreck. Let me introduce you to Bellatry, the game at the center of this whole mess. If you haven't heard of it, it's a chill indie game that's essentially a roguelike deck builder themed around poker. No real money, no microtransactions, no online betting, none of that. It's just a stylized game where you build poker hands to score points and unlock goofy power-ups. It's like if Slay the Spire and Texas Hold'em had a baby, except the baby has no interest in gambling. It just likes numbers and cool card animations. So you'd think this game would be fine under YouTube's new guidelines, right? Right? Nope. Turns out YouTube's system flagged Bellatry content as age-restricted gambling content. I'm not even joking. Videos about this little indie game are being treated the same way as actual gambling content. A creator called Bellatry University made a video explaining how out of his 600 uploads, 120 of them, yes, 1/5 of his entire channel, got hit with age restrictions. Not demonetized, not yellow dollar signed, straight up locked behind an 18+ age wall. And when he tried to appeal, out of 30 appeals he submitted, only 6 got approved. 6! That's a 20% success rate, which honestly feels generous for YouTube. And let's not forget, these aren't videos of him promoting gambling websites or telling people to go blow their allowance on slot machines. He's just playing a video game. It gets even dumber. YouTube rejected some of his appeals with the reasoning that his content shows harmful or dangerous activities that risk serious physical harm. I wish I was making that up. Serious physical harm? From playing virtual poker? What? Is someone gonna choke on a card? Maybe get a cramp from clicking too fast? Are we really calling playing a poker-themed video game with zero real-world stakes a public safety hazard now? At this rate, we should probably put a warning label on Uno. And of course, the community is not happy about this. Even the developer of Bellatry, who goes by Local Funk, took to Twitter and said, apparently Bellatry videos are now rated 18+. Good thing we are protecting children from knowing what a 4-of-a-kind is and letting them watch Counter-Strike case opening videos instead, which is honestly chef's kiss. Couldn't have said it better. Because yeah, what kind of bizarro world are we living in where Bellatry is a threat to society, but CS:GO case opening videos, where people literally gamble for skins worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, are still floating around without a care in the world? YouTube's logic here is so backwards, it's doing backflips. Let's also talk about the actual age rating for Bellatry, 12 and up. The ESRB didn't see a problem with it. Page I didn't see a problem with it. But YouTube? Nah, slap that 18+ label on it. Gotta protect the children from the terrifying concept of a royal flush. It's actually incredible how often YouTube makes these sweeping changes, then lets their moderation system just freestyle the enforcement. It's like no one is actually monitoring how these rules are being applied. Or worse, they are, and they still think this is fine. This is what happens when platforms try to automate nuance. There's no human context here, no logic, no understanding of the actual content being flagged. Just blanket rules, applied by a broken system, with zero consistency. And it's not even like Bellatry content is niche. Tons of creators have jumped on it. People love the game. And now they're being punished for even talking about it. This creates such a chilling effect where creators start asking, should I even bother covering this game? And that sucks for creators and for indie devs trying to get their games seen. Meanwhile, the actual problem YouTube was trying to fix, unregulated gambling exposure to kids, is still very much alive. We still have crypto casinos sponsoring big creators, still have shady gambling sites getting plugged mid-video, still have gambling mechanics baked into mobile games that are somehow family-friendly. So yeah, good job, YouTube. Gold star for the intent, F- for the execution. Look, I'm not saying YouTube shouldn't try to protect its audience from predatory content. They absolutely should. But if you're going to do it, maybe, and this is a wild idea, make sure your system actually knows the difference between a card game and a casino. Until then, it looks like Bellatry is more dangerous than we ever thought. Hide your kids. Hide your poker chips. We're dealing with some real high-stakes digital menace here. Anyway, that's the situation right now. Let me know what you think. Have you played Bellatry? Do you think this is just another case of YouTube being YouTube? Or are we all secretly underestimating the deadly threat of virtual cards? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.